Dang, you up early?
Just trying to get this Monte Carlo finished.
What you working on?
Well, I want to repaint this old rusty cross brace.
Cross brace, that's like the best thing on this car.
This car ain't that bad.
So you want to give a little quick recap and explain what all we're going to be doing, since it's been a few months since we worked on this car.
So if you can remember, Sam Crac had this car and he set up a game for his overworked and underpaid helper Sage. Sam sabotaged the car and gave Sage clues through riddles, and if Sage could get the car running and cross the finish line, he could keep the car. Well, Sage completely missed the sock stuck in the throttle body and the car died inches from the finish line. Since Sage lost the challenge, Sam offered the car to a subscriber that had a unique item to trade. I made a video and offered a Louisiana alligator head. We won it, and now we have the car to fix up. So for today, we need to fix the air conditioner and we need to fix the windows.
Yeah, so with these windows, they wouldn't roll up and down, and one of the subscribers, he mentioned to us that if we get the window tint glue off of the windows, they'd work a lot better, and as simple as that seems, it helped us a lot. So we got the glue off, that helped. We used some of this fluid film on a lot of these rusty parts in here. So we got the driver window working perfect. We got to get this one put back together and it should work pretty good.
And we also need to get the tint off the glass.
Yeah, with the tint, we tried using rubbing alcohol and that didn't do anything. And then I called a friend that owns a tint shop and we couldn't get that product for like a week. So we used goof off and a razor blade. We still have to do some on this window. Those two windows work great. The back glass, we're not going to be able to scrape it with a razor blade because you'll destroy all these heater elements. So we're going to have to try something different, maybe soak it on and then try to just scrub it off.
And we need to fix the busted speaker covers. See, these are busted all right, both of these. And there's also this one that's busted.
Yeah, and the bad thing about a car that's this old is it's hard to get parts. But I did find the speaker cover, but they're like $60. But you could get universal ones for 19 bucks. But I think we may try is we got a junk Camry in the back and try to get some out the Camry and then install on here if it looks good. We
need to get a new battery and we need to get new tires for the car.
Yeah, the tires are 20 years old. Still has good tread, but they're dry rotted. If you can see right here, all the cracks. That's gonna blow out.
We need to change the motor mounts and we need to recoat the window trim. We need to recoat this, and we bought some new paint at Harbor Freight.
And that's a part that you can't buy anywhere. They don't make it anymore, so we have to restore this one.
And then most importantly, we need to repaint this rusted cross brace.
You and that cross brace.
So let's get started. We have a lot of work to do today. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is remove this carpet. That way it's easier to mount the speaker, and that way this goof off that we bought doesn't stick and stain into the carpet. And it'll make it much easier. So let's get started and then move on to the next thing. So hopefully it's just these 4 bolts and then the carpet will slide out.
So while Tyler's working on this, let's go look at the old Camry in the back and see if the speaker covers are even gonna work or if we need to hurry up and get some ordered. So this is the old Toyota Camry. I seriously doubt the speaker covers are gonna work, but we can try. Let's see if they got a moccasin under here. Gotta check for snakes. Snakes would love to live in here. I can't stand a snake. So here's the covers. I just don't know if that's gonna work. Let's see if we can pop them out. So I don't think this is gonna work out good. It's completely shaped different. I could probably get it to make it to work, but I don't think it's gonna look good. Plus these are epoxied in and it's just gonna bust it all to pieces. So I think our best bet, try to find some universal ones for 20 bucks or so and use those. I don't want to try to piecemeal this together. So was the carpet easy to get off?
Yeah, it's right here. It was actually really easy, not bad at all. And it came with these 3 extra trim pieces, so I just had to get like a trim tool and it came off really easy.
That's good.
So we're gonna be able to use the speaker cover from the Camry?
No, it was too rectangular. This is more oval. I think it would come way over here and it wouldn't look good. So I think our best bet is just to find some universal ones.
Hope they're not too expensive. Hope they're pretty cheap.
We'll shop around.
So I'm gonna finish taking like this plastic covering off and then I'm gonna re-rubber coat it.
All right, good. I guess I'll start on the tent, get all this removed. So I got some safety gear. I don't know if I'm gonna need respirator and all that. I might hook up this redneck air handler, try to give me some fresh air. So I'll get in here and try to get all this off. I just can't use a razor blade on that back glass like I did on the side. Let's see how we're gonna get that.
All right, we just got finished rubber coating the door trim. It turned out a bit more brown than we wanted to, and it's like a bed liner, so it's rough. So we might have to go back and sand it, that way it'll be more black. So we'll do that. And then my dad's been working on the tent. We got all 4 windows done, but this one is not finished. We still have a little bit more work on that to do.
Yeah, this one's super tough because you can't use a scraper blade. So still have a little tint along here, and then I got tint up here. But about 90% of it's done. It's just, it looks kind of rough right now. But all 4 side windows are 100%. We just got to clean it up with some window cleaner.
And then next we're gonna get this door 100% done and then move on to the AC and motor mount.
All right, so this door is pretty much done. I got it going up and down pretty good. Way better than what it was. And like the subscriber told us, it was probably mostly the window tint sticking, and then we added the oil to it, and it works pretty good now, so it's good enough.
So let's get that done and move on to the next thing.
All right, Tyler's working on a door, trying to get that finished up. It's just a little puzzle piece, so you got to get it all lined up. Looks like the bottom's good. Yeah, so now get the around the door. Yeah, so we're making good progress on the car today. Tyler got started super early. Just bummed that we're not gonna get the speaker covers on today for the video. And I'll probably have to let this tent soak another full day. Probably just work on it all throughout the day. But we're gonna get this car done in the next day or two. Get this 100% done. Get all this sealed up. This helps with keeping noise out. And then this just snaps in. I think it was only 3 screws that hold it. We'll have that done. I'm dreading the motor mounts. I think this car has about 5 or so motor mounts on it. We had to order the front one. It didn't come in the kit that Sam Crac gave us. So we'll probably just do the front one on video, and because I think that's probably gonna be 3 or 4 hour job today. It's not gonna be quick. The motor mounts are gonna be a job. We gotta jack up the engine and all that stuff. Might have to put the phone down to help you, because I think you gotta hook it on the top. Yeah, see all these little clips? Yeah, you gotta get it in these clips. And then once you get it in that, then you can just push it down.
All right.
Let me put the phone down and I'll help you.
All right, we got the door all back together. It looks exactly like when we got it. We have to retake the door apart though, because we forgot to add this rubber weather strip, but now it's 100% done. So let's move on to the AC now.
So I've been struggling with the AC. Everything on this car is so hard to work on, so don't ever buy a V8 that's front wheel drive, because it's gonna be sideways and it just takes up the whole engine bay. But I'm not getting any cold air. It's blowing good. The heater works. I have 37 pounds when the car's running. It took forever to find the high pressure port, so I haven't checked that yet. You basically have to take this whole box apart. Let me see if I have a light. So if you look down in here, straight down there, there's the high pressure port. So you got to take all this apart to check that. So maybe the compressor's not coming on. So I took this relay out and I made this jumper. So if you jump from here to here inside the fuse box, when I do that, the compressor kicks on. So I ran the car like that, but the AC still never got cold. So I think the compressor is just not compressing. The only way to test that is put this high pressure port on and see if I'm getting the higher pressure, whatever the reading's supposed to be, probably 300 and something. So if it's staying 37 and 37 when the car's running, that means it's not pressurizing. So I'm gonna have to test that. If you know any other thing that it could be, let me know. Because we're working on this real time. So when you see this video Saturday, we're still gonna be working on this, so let us know. We're gonna hold off on the AC for a little bit. I gotta do some more research, see what else I can test. Most likely it's gonna be changing the compressor out, but I gotta hook up the high pressure and get that tested. So let's jump on the motor mounts. I think it's gonna be a rest of the day job with the motor mounts. Let's change this one out, and then we'll probably have to put a jack under the engine, jack it up, and that should sway enough to get the next one out. And then we'll just go, I think there's one on this side, one over here, and I think there's one in the front somewhere. So it's just 3 down here and then 1 up here, and that's it. But it's gonna take forever. So let's get started on that. All right, it shouldn't drop down whenever you take it out. That's probably good. Don't drop the nut. There you go. Pull that out. Yeah, look how bad this is. All these motor mounts are just horrible. They just ate up. So take this bolt out. We'll swap it with this one. Give me the. All right. And the company, they sent us They sent us this motor mount, I think it was 20 bucks. And a couple of days later, they sent us another one. So I emailed and let them know they sent us 2. They told us just keep it. So if any of you need it, got a Monte Carlo, just let us know, give us a couple of dollars for shipping and we'll give it to you. Getting it?
Yeah.
Just don't ever put your hands in a pinch point. If something drops down, you don't want to pinch your hand. So never get your hand between something. This thing is horrible. And you could buy just this insert, but it was the same price to get a whole new one. So that's the route we went. I think this was maybe $18 just for this, and this was 20. So it didn't make sense just to change that out when this is rusty. All right, put the new one in. Remember which way the bolts go?
Yeah.
Just get the bolts in and don't tighten them all the way down until you have both bolts in. Just keep it loose. And I put this one in. There you go. Actually, just leave it loose because I don't know if we're gonna have to loosen this one back up whenever we jack the engine, but I think since that's on a pivot, it should come up because whenever we see, what you have to do is take this cover off, and there's that one. Loosen that up, then jack the engine up like this far. So I think this should sway enough, but just leave it loose. There's no use tightening it all the way up.
All right.
And then we'll jump on this one down here. Probably won't do this on camera. It's just gonna take too long.
All right, so we got all the motor mounts complete. I started around 6 in the morning and now it's 6 in the afternoon. So all of that is done. The tint, we still have like about 10% more of that to do. We still have like a little bit left, so we have to work on that. The window trim, it's still outside. I think I'm gonna give it a light sand and repaint it black because it's not perfect, still brown, so we wanna do that. And then when we get that all done, we wanna detail the car because there's still like pine straw and we got some of Sam Crac's oak leaves, so we're gonna clean that and get all that cleaned. So you wanna tell them about the air condition?
Yeah.
All right.
So I didn't do any more on the air condition today because the motor mounts took way longer than I thought they would. So we're gonna work on this probably tomorrow. Won't do that on camera. we tired. So next, we're gonna go get a new battery. This one is showing, I got a battery tester. It's showing that it's 100% healthy. It's got the right cranking amps, voltage, all that. But I'd rather just change it out. I've had some issues with it being dead. It's so hard to change a battery on this car. You gotta turn it up sideways, squeeze it in, and just fit it in there. So I'd rather whoever buys the car has a fresh battery. We're gonna put 4 brand new tires on it. That way it'll be a good car for somebody.
All right, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be the end of this video. If you have any questions, shoot us an email or leave us a comment. We respond to everyone, and we appreciate all the support. If you want to follow us on Instagram, it's going to be right here, so go check that out. And thank you so much, Sam Crac, for giving us this car and choosing us and letting us fix it to get it back on the road. So stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you next time.